Yesterday, I played a clip for you from Ben Carson's recent interview with Chuck Todd, where Ben Carson compared rape victims to slave owners in the context of women making decisions about legal medical procedures. There was a huge thing that I initially missed from that interview that I now want to play for you. I've told you many times about Ben Carson and his Holocaust and Nazi references and comparisons. He recently equated, or rather said that gun control was responsible for the Holocaust. He said the Affordable Care Act is like the Holocaust. He said that political correctness reminds him of the Gestapo age. And even as far back as 2009, he suggested numerous times that the country was on the brink of becoming Nazi Germany under President Obama. He also said, Lewis, that if you want to have an understanding of President Obama, you should read Mein Kampf. So Chuck Todd actually did a really interesting thing, which is he asked Ben Carson, why are you so quick to compare stuff to the Holocaust and to Nazis? And Ben Carson's answer could not have been more stunningly epic. He went back to the Mel Gibson-esque, I have many Jewish friends. Let's take a look. I love this.
Why do you so easily go to Nazi metaphors? You referred to, when you were talking about healthcare, you referred to a Gestapo, and a lot of times the minute you talk about the Nazis, the minute you talk about the Holocaust, people stop listening.
Although, interestingly enough, in the last several weeks, I've heard from many people in the Jewish community, including rabbis, who said, you're spot on. You are exactly right.
That's right, Lewis. Ben Carson heard from many people he knows in the Jewish community, including rabbis, and they think Ben Carson is spot on, comparing and equating everything under the sun to the Holocaust and Nazi Germany. I would love to be a fly on the wall for the conversations with those rabbis that Ben Carson claims he's had.
Yes, but, there may be some truth to this.
Right. That's the scariest part.
Yeah, because if you're friends with Ben Carson, you probably also have this seething hatred for President Obama. Dave, I think that, something that unifies patriots, if you will, across the country is Obama. I mean, it trumps religion. It trumps everything. They can push everything aside and just say, let's hate the president together.
Yeah, I don't doubt that Ben Carson maybe does have crazy extremist rabbi friends. And, there's so few Jews around the world. Most of them are very, very progressive, but there are some right-wing rabbis in the United States. And Ben Carson may legitimately have talked to them and really believe that rabbis are okay with what he said, even though your average rabbi would find what Ben Carson has been saying totally deplorable. So for many reasons, I would love to be eavesdropping on these supposed conversations. And we're talking about a completely delusional person here in Ben Carson, and he is now leading the Republican primary polls. And I want to talk about that next.